Hey, hey! Welcome back to another episode on the Vulengate server. And 'tis the season to be spooky. Oh, wait a minute. I actually am not dressed for the part. Wait, hold up. Let me just set you guys down. Let me just set you guys down here real quick. I need to change. Oh, 1 second. I'm just gonna steal one of these. Alright, just give me a second. Alright, just 1 second. I'm not prepared. And then maybe we can give a little bit of this, a little bit of a blue accent. Oh man, this is looking good. Alright, you guys ready? Bonjour. Bonjour. Let's give a nice spin for the camera. What do you guys think? Oh man, this is good. Oh, I love this. This feels a lot better. Oh, we are a scarecrow pumpkin head thing, majigger. I'm not quite sure what this is, but oh, I love it. And the tail. The little tail. Oh, love it. Alright, like I was saying, 'tis the season to be spooky. But yeah, Halloween is just right around the corner. It's still pretty early actually, it's just the beginning of the month, but you know what? Halloween is the entire month. So yeah, we're just gonna go with that. And yeah, we don't really have a dedicated area on the server for different themes, for different holidays and stuff like that. And that's kind of a little sad. I was thinking of maybe, yeah, decorating this place, like having some pumpkins and stuff like that. We're probably still going to do that. However, I want to start working on a Halloween themed area, which I think will be really, really fun. I'm thinking like a giant haunted house, maybe like a corn maze. Maybe we can get some other players to chip in, make a cool little area, and then we can open that to the server, have like a few competitions and stuff like that. Winner gets maybe some keys or some goodies, who knows. But I at least want to get a dedicated area for Halloween because, come on, Halloween is awesome. Huh? Can you see me? Bonjour. 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 I see you. Also, this phantom sees me. Oh gosh, I should probably get out of here. Oh, this is bad. No, Jeffrey, bad Jeffrey. Oh gosh, I'm stuck. But yeah, over here I found a pale oak, which was actually really, really hard to find. Ow, go away. And yeah, because the server has been online for a long time, I had to go all the way to the chunk borders. Go away. And yeah, it took me forever to find this biome. It is fairly small. I wanted to find one that's a little bit more massive. However, this should do for now at least. Oh gosh, I'm being overrun. Heh, suckers. But yeah, so I found this place, I already claimed it, and yeah, Damon and I went ahead and we cleared out all the trees. Next step would be to clear this ground down a little bit, at least a few levels, and then we can build the main structure in the middle, because I really like the ambiance that we get with the sky. Unfortunately, because it is so small, parts of it are going to have to bleed out into the other biomes, but I think that's fine. But yeah, I was thinking of having like a giant maze, like kind of like what we have in Cypher with the creaking labyrinth. Maybe we can even add like some redstone and make moving walls. That could be pretty epic. And then yeah, maybe a few other mini games, not sure. I think Damon's gonna go ahead and also build in this area, which would be really, really cool if we could get a few people just to decorate and stuff like that. But yeah, I need to go in a creative world to design the manor or mansion or whatever we're gonna have in the middle here. But yeah, once I have that, then we can go ahead and jump into a time lapse. Hit it. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Oh, that was so fucking loud. Oh, what the heck? Oh, what the... Is there a... Oh, nah. Nuh-uh. Oh, fuck off. Was that Mapper? Wait, no, he hasn't been online. I don't think I gave him trust. No, that... Oh, wait. That'd be Damon. Oh, wait, yeah, there's a sign. Alright. Let's see if we can... Oh, man. Oh, these are taking forever. Shut up. I would like these back. Spooky Dame. You want these back? Oh, trust me. You're gonna get these back. Oh, no! It's so fucking loud. Get rid of them. Oh, fuck off. My eardrums. Oh, rip headphone users. Alright, he is online. I'm gonna have to wait till he goes offline. Because, yeah. You think you can, just, plop these in my base and get away with it? Nah. No, we're not doing it. It's way too early for this. I just woke up. We're not. Nuh-uh. Nope. A raccoon always gets revenge. And a raccoon gets revenge tenfold. That I can promise. But yeah, we are back over here at Dûrhalow, and yes, the Haunted Manor is finished in all of its glory, and oh man, I am loving the vibe of this area, the atmosphere. Oh, it's so moody and gloomy, and oh, I love it. But yeah, this build took a while to design. Very, very grayscale. Obviously, you can see that. You have eyes. Hello. But yeah, absolutely loving this. We're using a lot of different gradients to kind of, yeah, break it up. A lot of deep slate coal ore, which I actually ran out of, which was kind of sad. So I had to go mining to get some more so I could actually finish the build. However, overall, I am in love with the way that this turned out. It has a very gothic Victorian style to it, a little bit of a Dracula vibe as well. I also did try on the windows. As you can see, we have the warp trap doors. I tried to put skulk on them, kind of to give it a little bit of a stained glass effect. It kind of works, it kind of doesn't. It was a little bit too much, that's why I decided to board up some of the windows with signs to, yeah, because it was too much skulk. But it also has a second purpose because, yeah, boarded up windows also fits in with the theme as well. And yeah, if we just go ahead and activate the drone, yeah, and just get a nice aerial view. I mean, yeah, the details. We even did the back, which, yeah, I'm very proud of. I actually did the back for once. And yeah, we just have a bunch of details everywhere. We have little saplings in the roofs as well. Just a lot of stuff breaking down, kind of these little vines seeping up. Yeah, some water damage. We're representing that with some mud, some of the darker tones and stuff like that. And yeah, absolutely loving this. And a little bit of a netherwort farm in the front. And of course we have our little stables over here with Bone Ranger and I forget who you are. Nightmare, of course. I'm sorry Nightmare. I was just joking. I don't forget who you are. Oh, you fuck. Oh wait, no, I put that there. Never mind. I was gonna say. I'm on edge on this place. But yeah, if we go inside, we have yeah, a little bit of a shrieker underneath, a little bit of a doorbell, and the interiors, which I didn't do. Alright, but I'm gonna do it, I swear. Probably, maybe, probably not, but yeah, I don't know, I'll get to it. But yeah, we're using this really cool roof with these smithing tables and some cauldrons. This also allows light to come through so we can have hidden light in the ceiling. And then, yeah, I'm not sure what to do with the interiors. I think we're probably just gonna have like a few rooms, but the thought was that the people would then actually spawn in this building, probably right here. Maybe we'll have like a map in this area, maybe like some signs on the walls kind of explaining what's going on. Maybe they can go upstairs, maybe we'll have a few decorated themed rooms upstairs. However, yeah, we're not really left with that much room in here, unfortunately, because it is quite small. However, yeah, then we are led to the actual district, and yeah, as you can see, I already put up some decorations. We have some floating pumpkin heads, some I don't know what these are. I saw these on Pinterest, I think it was, and I thought they looked kind of cool. We have some floating eyeballs because they're always watching us. And then, yeah, I also went ahead and I started to plan out some of the stuff that I want to put in this area. So yeah, I want to try to get this area done by the 24th at the latest. And yeah, I want this public PW to be open for at least 2 weeks. And some things I want to include, yeah, a graveyard just for decorations and stuff like that. However, I was thinking then maybe we can have like a trip leaf course. Maybe we can have, yeah, the creaking maze over on that side. I was thinking maybe a drop tower could be pretty cool, like a Halloween themed drop tower. And then, yeah, we can also have people who win crates from that if they succeed from that. Maybe we can also have like a timed archery course, maybe a PvP arena, like a themed PvP arena, and those who, yeah, succeed, who are the winners and stuff, can put their heads up in the area and stuff like that. So that'd be kind of cool. And then next year, people who come back will be able to see the previous winners. I think that would be kind of cool to see in the future. I have also been collecting keys. I haven't been using them. And I was thinking we could maybe use these keys as prizes for the certain events that we're going to have here. So like for the drop tower, right? If you drop and you're successful, you drop into one thing of water. Maybe we'll have a dispenser and it'll shoot out a wild key at you. That would be kind of cool. For the rest of the place, I kind of have to think about that because, I mean, we could use the honor system, but at the same time, I don't really want to because I don't really know any of these people that well. And, you know, yeah. People will probably abuse it. So I'll kind of have to think about how to do that, or have some kind of redstone mechanic where you're not able to abuse the system, because I want it to be fair for everyone. I don't want people to just be able to camp the certain areas and get all the keys and then there's none left for anyone else. And voila! Welcome to the Wither Farm, or the Wither Skeleton Farm. This is a project that Scott and I, also Fear and Cam, I think? I don't remember the other guy. I'm bad with names. But we worked on this for a while, getting all the platforms and stuff, and this thing has been running in the background. And oh, this is really exciting. I went ahead and I did the redstone for this, and this was a challenge and a half, but it was so fun. This is the first time I've ever made one of these farms. And yeah, I love it. I love redstone because it's like, yeah, solving a bunch of puzzles and stuff, seeing how things fit together. It was, oh, amazing. But yeah, we have this mega 3-tiered killing chamber wither skeleton farm of doom, and it's amazing. So yeah, it would have been cool if we could channel all of them together. However, we do have a mob cap of 20 on this server, so that's why they are separated like this. If I go ahead and throw up the chunks, you can see that each farm is in its own 2-chunk radius. And so yeah, all these mobs are then in their own. So that way, if a lot of mobs are just sitting here, they're not going to take away from the next platforms over. So we're always going to have 20, 20, 20, which is pretty good. But yeah, it's a really, really simple farm. If we go ahead and detach the drone, yeah, we just have the very simple spawn platforms covered with wither roses, so nothing else spawns. The withers get aggroed on these piglins right here, which all have really funny names. I'm not able to see them right now, but all pig pun related names. And then yeah, they just fall down. For the side chambers, we just had to make a little extra walkway, so we have another pig here, so when the skeletons fall, they will jump a little bit, but then they'll lose aggro, and then get aggro on this guy, and then walk over, just like you saw. And yeah, that's basically that. And then yeah, for the killing chambers themselves, we do have pushers, since we can't use water in the nether. We have to be a little bit creative. So yeah, when we activate it, oops. Don't mind me, I'm just a flying scarecrow. But yeah, if we come back here, once we activate it, what's going to happen is anything that happens in this dropper or gets put in this dropper, it's going to spit out. And yeah, the slime block pushes it over to the edge. We have an ender chest here because this is less than a block. As you can see, there's a little bit of a gap. So the items are going to be sitting halfway on the ice and halfway off the ice, which is important for the rest of the materials. Hello? Bonjour. And then this piston is going to push everything over here. It's going to go boom, 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 boom. It's going to land right here in this corner. This slime block is going to get pushed, and it's just going to hit it just with its little footsies, and all the items are going to be shot off into the middle section where we are then collecting all of the items. Now, I've had to redesign this a few times because there's just way too much input. We're getting so many bones and coal from these guys that the system was not able to keep up. So yeah, originally we just had the item sorters right here in the middle, and then yeah, this is sorting for, I don't have my boots on. This is sorting for bones, coal, wither skulls, and yeah, we have another one for bones. And then everything else, all the swords, then get automatically dispensed into a cauldron of lava. However, yeah, this was slowing up the farm big time, and yeah, things were despawning because the swords were just filling up all the hoppers. So instead of that, we still have it, but it's no longer active. Instead, we have this system right here, and this is a non-stackable disposal mechanism of doom. That's exactly what it's called. Now, normal items only give off a power signal of 1. I mean, snowballs and stuff I think give off a power signal of 2 because they only stack to 16, but we're not dealing with them, so it's fine. But swords give off a power signal of 3, and we're able to use that mechanic by, yeah, every time a sword comes in here, this is going to detect that, going to give off a longer power signal, which is going to deactivate this, which is going to unlock the hopper for a split second, long enough for the sword to then fall down, and the rest of the items, such as the coal, the wither heads, and the bones, are going to continue into the sorter system. And yeah, we have one of these sword sorters here, here, and over here on the other side too. And this design is actually really, really good, very, very reliable. This is also really important if you have gold farms. I also highly suggest putting this there, just because it's going to save up so much hassle with, yeah, backlogged items and stuff like that. Then in the middle, which is kind of hard to see because I have composters everywhere. Wait, maybe I can get a better view on this side. Yeah, so the bones are then going to come down into this section right here where we have an auto crafter. This is going to craft it into bone meal. This one's going to then craft it into bone blocks, and then it's going to get sent up into the item elevator. And we also have one on this side for bone blocks. Then it's more simple because, yeah, we only have to process it once. And yeah, we're also using cake stone, taking the power off of this. If anyone eats this, the farm's gonna break, so no one touch the cake. But yeah, then all the items then get dispensed into this item elevator right here. Again, we can't use water, so we have to be creative. We are using the glitch method, so this is just completely solid glass, and the items are going to get spat out and kind of just glitch all the way up to the top, where they hop out into the hopper line over here. They get filtered into other item sorters that we have, one for bone blocks, coal blocks, and wither skulls. But then the coal and the bones will then be dispensed into shulker loaders. This is an Ilmango design, very old, very reliant. Yeah, always works, so good thing to have. And then yeah, that's going to help us with storage then to, yeah, keep it more compact. And then we just have a little bit of an overflow on this side. The only issue I can foresee with this is that it gets backed up, because like I said, this output is crazy. If that happens, yeah, sometimes this fills up with bones and then it breaks, which is a little bit of a problem. So either I need to make 2 separate bone auto crafters, or what I probably will do, if I keep having issues with that, I'm just going to break this line off, put item filters on this side, a separate bone filter on this side, and just have, yeah, these 2 going into one system, and then this third platform having its own sorting system, just to, yeah, help with the backlog and stuff like that. And the reason I have to make all of these changes is because we got a new sword. Yeah, if we come over here, the Sword of Peleus, I don't know. But if we look at this, Guillotine 1, Super Luck 3. So Super Luck gives there's a 10% chance. No, wait, no, I got that wrong. Super Luck, it gives a chance of multiplying your drops by 10. So yeah, with one of these chambers over here, if we just hit them, there's a chance that we're going to get a stack of bones or a stack of coal from that, which is absolutely ridiculous. But that also means I had to completely upgrade the system behind me because yeah, it was just way too much input. But yeah, if I go ahead and activate the farm, as you can see, yeah, the clock is now running on this side as well as on this side, which is perfect. Yeah, we can come in here, just hit these guys. We have soul soil, so we can run really fast. And yeah, as you can see, then items are going to get dispensed. They shoot out and then get shot into the sorter system, which yeah, is really, really satisfying to watch them just bounce around. So yeah, let's just take care of these guys. Oh, I saw a head already. And then yeah, if we watch this, you'll be able to see the items are glitching up all the way to the top. And then yeah, they bounce into the hopper line and start to get sorted. And this thing has been running very, very well. Again, I need to troubleshoot it a few more times. I'm going to have Scott over here just, yeah, using the farm for a while, just so I can see, yeah, what needs upgrade and stuff like that. But already we are getting, look at this. Look at all these skulls. And I think we also have, yeah, we have a shulker of bones and a shulker of coal. I got those mixed up. And then, yeah, we have a place to put new shulkers if these lights light up. But yeah, this farm is absolutely crazy, absolutely OP. We're going to be making bank off of this, selling the resources and stuff. Also getting a lot of money from the hunter job for killing these guys. But yeah, this is awesome. I'm now working on trying to make this place look nice. This is not going to be a public farm. This is private, so it's going to be for me, Scott, Fear, and Mafferf. But yeah, I still want this to look pretty nice, so I'm kind of working on some kind of block palette here. And of course, I don't want to forget, this entire farm is in memory of poor Hogan, who unfortunately was slain by a blaze. It's very, very sad. He will be missed. But yeah, we are actually going to be using some of these skulls over in our new Halloween area. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a stack, and then yeah, we can start decorating the area. And oh, this is awesome. We now have unlimited coal, one for a fuel source, but we also have unlimited beacons, which is epic. That's tight.
Shit, the wardens are gonna kill him. Should I kill the wardens for him? I'm gonna ask him.
Alright, so yeah, if we look at the map that I went ahead and threw up on the wall, you can see we've made a lot of progress, and yeah, I'm so excited to show this off to you guys. So yeah, let's just go ahead and go outside. And yeah, as you can see, bonjour. Damon actually did a lot of this. He did all the pathways, he made this awesome custom tree, which I think just fits in the area quite beautifully. And yeah, he also made this, which, oh, I'm absolutely loving. We have these little bone structures, and we have the little acid pit or pond pit or whatever this is, but oh, I love this. This is exactly what I was envisioning. And oh man, the vibes in this area, oh, I'm getting so inspired. And yes, speaking of inspiration, oh, the pumpkin behind me, he actually just finished this last night. And oh man, this is so cool. But yeah, I love the block palette, the gradients and stuff that he used. I mean, this looks so freaking epic. And the little derpy eyes, oh, I love it. And I think this is going to be a mini game. I think we were talking about Spleef. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, this is cool to have. It's very Halloweeny. Fish. I need to finish recording this real quick. But yeah, I went ahead and I added a small little randomizer down here. Player detector. So yeah, we get some spooky music. Yeah. I might have to throw in some other discs, like the creepy 13 disc, I think. Because yeah, I think that will fit in the area quite well as well. Oh yeah. We don't talk about that. But over here, I have made some progress at the maze. As you can see, it's shaping up quite nicely, quite amazingly, if you ask me. And yeah, we also threw up some signs. So yeah, welcome to the Creaking Labyrinth. You enter the old hay maze. Candles flicker, walls whisper. Discover secrets that should probably be left undiscovered. Wander the twisting paths, find hidden keys, but beware. The guardians roam the forgotten grounds, lurking in the hay, waiting for careless wanderers. You are being watched. And then, yeah, over here we just have kind of the breakdown of, yeah, what players can expect for finding keys. The maze resets every about 5 minutes. Wild keys can spawn in barrels. There's 11% chance per barrel. And the keys are cleared after each reset. Find them before others do, and before the guardians find you. And so yeah, if we go ahead and yeah, I do have fly enabled. I used a fly voucher just so I can get this done faster. But we have a bunch of redstone down here. We have a really simple etho hopper clock. This is kind of what's, yeah, powering the entire thing, with 5 stacks. So yeah, this is about 2.5 minutes by the time, yeah, it goes into one, and then the other, that's about 5 minutes. And we're just simply taking the signal that's coming off. We're quickly powering a monostable circuit, so we just get one quick pulse, which is going to unlock this hopper real quick, which is going to empty the barrel. So if there's any keys that pop in here, whenever the system resets, then the key's going to be sucked down. And then right after that, we just have another pulse that comes up, and it's going to activate this randomizer. So all of these are stackable. As you saw, a stackable just got sent, but the power signal's not strong enough. So only if the sword gets chosen, so that's a 1 in 9 chance, then it's going to activate, well, redstone dust, but I mean, there's supposed to be keys in here, and that's going to shoot a key up into the barrel. And we have 4 barrels, I believe. Yeah, we have one here, one there in that corner, one in that corner, and one in the middle. And I think that should be pretty fair. 11% per barrel. Yeah, that does make it a little bit difficult, but not impossible. As you might also hear, there is some sound ambiance. We also have a small... Ow. Bonjour? No. We also have a randomizer, just a simple, hopper clock right here, which is also going to go into a 1 in 9 randomizer right here. And if the sword is chosen, it's going to play the Wither Skelly sound effect, which is, sounds pretty cool. And we have 3 of those hidden throughout the maze. So yeah, as you're running up in the maze, you're going to occasionally hear them. Yeah, just like that. Oh, that's sweet. I like that. I like that a lot. And then, eventually then the player will come out to the end, where then you come to the exit. And so now I need to go ahead and build this all the way up, and I also want to add small little decorations throughout, some Halloween themed stuff, some Easter eggs, just some stuff to discover, especially in these large little pocket areas. And then so I guess I can go ahead and start doing that. We can come up here and get a better view of the maze, and I guess we can just go ahead and spin the rest of the maze in. And there we go. Alright, so all the walls are now built up, and bonjour. Bonjour. They look so derp, I love them. But we did a little bit of work. And I also found out something. We cannot have armor in the maze because I accidentally killed 2 of my Creakings, and I'm very, very sad. I did go ahead and name them, so they are not going to despawn during the day. However, they still take damage from DOTs, which are damage over time. So for example, what do we have? I think Repel is a DOT? No, it's not. Poisonous is a DOT, as well as Overload and Withering. So whenever these guys hit me, then they started getting all the poison and withering effects, and they died. So definitely not vanilla, so I was not expecting that. However, now we know. So we just need to tell the players, do not wear armor and do not hit them with DOTs, any kind of decay, bleed, stuff like that, because they will kill our beautiful little guardians of Dûrhalow. Bonjour. But I still need to come through here and decorate this. I mean, it's just a lot of work, small little details and stuff like that. Actually, I'm lost. Wait, how do we get back? Do we go this way? Wait, no, I could have sworn there was a wall here. Wait, I'm confused. This... Yeah. Alright, we found it. Amazing. But I went ahead and I decorated this little area. This is all that I decorated so far. But we kind of have like a little witch area, little witch hut. I mean, it's not a hut, but like a little witch brewing area. We have a little broomstick that's kind of just floating off the ground. I thought it was a cool little detail. And then over here is one of the wild key barrels. And hey, look at that, we got a key. Oh, it's not a key, but you know what I mean. It would be a key. But that's awesome. Now I do need to be careful of how I design these different rooms and stuff like that, because I don't want people to be able to escape the maze. Especially with this jump boost that we have, which is pretty OP. However, if we're going to be preventing players from having armor when they're coming in here, that's going to take care of all the spring enchants, so you can't really jump that high. So I just need to make sure, kind of mess around, make sure that they can't parkour out of here. That actually might be possible. Wait, hold up, can we? Maybe, let's give it one more try. Okay, maybe not. I'll also have Damon come over and try to see if he can escape, kind of break this game and stuff like that. But I kind of just want to decorate different areas with different themes, different Halloween themes and stuff like that. I think that would be really fun. A lot of small decorations here and there. For example, if we come down here, yes, there's like a giant room. Maybe we can add some more stuff. And I just want to have like a lot of cool decorations and stuff that the different players can come in and discover. Maybe some Easter eggs and Vulengate lore and who knows. But this is definitely going to be a lot of small detailing. But in the end, it's gonna look so freaking cool. And we have the Spiral Hill from Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh man, this looks so freaking epic. Oh, look at it. The texturing is a little bit off, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I kind of just randomly did that with World Edit. Yeah, I tried. I really tried with the gradients. I can't get that right. So I might come in and change it up a little bit. However, from a distance, it looks pretty cool. Especially with the whole backdrop. Like if we come up here into the middle, I mean, yeah, that looks so freaking sick. The shape, I freaking love it, how it turned out. But yeah, this over here is then another minigame that I went ahead and designed. However, as you can probably tell by my voice, it's very, very late, or actually really early. I spent an all-nighter designing this. And yeah, I just logged back on because I raged quit. I haven't raged quit Minecraft in a while. Oh man. Alright, yeah, let me show you guys what I made. This is Catch of the Crypt, that's the name of the minigame. And yeah, if we come in here, you can see I already did a lot of designing. Because, yeah, I had envisioned a type of minigame where we actually fished. Where we use a fishing rod, and then we have to collect all kinds of items that come down this honey slope, or this honey wall. And yeah, there's also then a chance that keys will then pop up. I thought that was really cool. I also had these custom items. I mean, yeah, custom named items. I mean, they're just normal vanilla items. And then, yeah, once the player catches them, they're able to sell them back to me to kind of keep the game restocked. And they can also make a little bit of money from that. But yeah, real quick, I also threw up how to play. So yeah, you press the button for fishing rod right there. And then you press the note block. Once you press the note block, you can cast your rod to catch relics from the honey wall. And then once the bell is rung, that means that the minigame is over, the round is over. And then yeah, you can either keep your loot or sell it back to the game itself to, yeah, make a little bit of a profit. So the redstone for this is actually fairly simple. I say as we have just this mess of stuff up here. But yeah, basically it starts when the player activates, we just have a toggle switch, and then it activates an etho hopper clock, and this is basically what's running the entire game. We have 5 stacks, so this equates to about a minute and 20 seconds, I want to say. And then, yeah, basically what's going to happen is it's going to unlock this hopper, which has a sword in it. And this is just going to go round and round and round. And it's going to activate all of these droppers, which as you can see, there's a 1 in 3 chance that it's going to activate the stone sword. Once that happens, then it spits out the different items that we have for the game. But yeah, all the items then get shot up, they slowly fall down, and if the player's not able to fish them back, they fall into the water stream, come up a water elevator, and go into their individual sorters. And then we also have, is this it? Yeah, this is then for the key drop, so there's now a 1 in 9 chance, and then that will occasionally spit out keys for the player to collect. And then, yeah, the rest of this is just a few logic systems just to make sure that the game's running, and then to shut everything off as the game is resetting, to prevent the player from activating it again once the game is resetting, stuff like that. And then, yeah, this is all for the note blocks at the bottom, which I will show you guys in a few minutes. But yeah, this took a little while. It's very, very messy. I probably could have made this way more compact, but I was just trying to like figure everything out. I had to move all these separate elements around so many freaking times. But I finally got it working. Or at least that's what I thought. Yeah. Do you see a problem? No? No? Do you see a problem now? No? So this would work in vanilla Minecraft. However, on this server there is a plugin. I'm not sure if it's Spigot or Paper. However, for whatever reason, it prevents items from being moved by fishing rods. It also deactivates armor stands, so they don't have gravity, which, I mean, yeah, for lag purposes, okay, I can understand this. For the fishing rod thing, I mean, I don't really understand why. I mean, maybe it has to do with lag or just the way that the items bundle up. Not quite sure, but it doesn't work. I built this entire game and it doesn't work. I rage quit so hard. Oh, yeah. So this is all for naught. However, yeah, as you can see, I do have a sticky piston down here. I think I came up with an alternative, something that could potentially work. That does mean I have to create a new user interface, completely design a new interface. However, that does mean that if this works, I can keep all of the logic that we have upstairs, and then the rest of the game, like this, will still work, hopefully. But yeah, real quick, before I change anything, I just kind of want to show you guys what it looked like. So yeah, the light's on, which means, yeah, we can click this. It's also going to play some music. Yeah. And as you can see, the items are falling down. Completely random. We have the different items and stuff like that, and the goal was that then the player would then have to try to fish. Yeah, the tactic is to kind of hit it right before, like there I would have gotten the pumpkin. However, it doesn't work. But yeah, this is what it would look like. It would be kind of cool, and then yeah, there would be a little bit of a detector whenever something got caught. Then everything would end up in this barrel right here for then the player to either keep or then sell back to me. And then, yeah, as you can see, we have some item sorters, so they're just automatically dispensed back into the system. But yeah, then the music just continues to play in a loop until the round is over. Yeah, the music was made by CandyCraft YouTube. I did follow their tutorial, which, by the way, check them out. They have some pretty epic stuff going on over there. And then, yeah, shortly we should see, or rather hear, a bell. Oh, okay, so you just heard the bell. Yeah, this is gonna loop one more time, and then it should shut off. Yep, just like that. The light is off because, yeah, the hopper clock is now resetting, so all the items are now going to the other hopper. And then, yeah, this is also disabled, so we're not able to start a new game. And then, yeah, that is the game, or at least what it should have been. But yeah, so now I want to go ahead and try the new interface and see if that's gonna work. I'm sure I'm gonna run into some kind of problem. So let's just go ahead and spin in the new interface. There we go. So yeah, we now have a brand new interface, as you can see right here, and there is some small changes that I had to make. However, this works. This works. I tested it. It works. I'm so happy. It's probably going to break tomorrow, but you know what? Tonight, it works, and that's all that matters. So yeah, I'll show you guys the redstone real quick. So basically what's going to happen is we now have pushers on the wall with the slime blocks. So the items are going to be falling down, and then you have to time it just right. There is a small delay, so you kind of have to anticipate where the items are going to be. It's definitely a lot easier now because you don't have to, yeah, deal with the whole aiming with the fishing rod. However, it still does require a little bit of timing and a little bit of skill. And yeah, everything works. This is awesome. So let me go ahead and show you how we did that. If we come down here, we just have a really simple system. Yeah, we're able to observe the note blocks whenever we touch them, which is going to go ahead and power a powered rail. Yeah, this is just really simple, really fast as well, so we can get the signal over here as fast as possible. And we can also make it tileable, so yeah, every time we trigger this one, it's not going to be able to trigger the line next to it. And then, yeah, a small little bit of a delay, and it's going to activate a piston, which, yeah, these observers see, and it then activates the pushers up here. Very simple, but it works. So let's go ahead and give this a shot. I think, yeah, the barrel's empty. So yeah, we just go ahead and we just go ahead and, yeah, click this to start. I think I already updated A block to start, 4 blocks. Yeah, I already updated the instructions, and I also put the fun fact of what the game was originally designed for, just, yeah, because that's important for game development. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and give this a shot and see how well we do. Is my ping okay? 80. Okay, it should be fine. Alright, let's go. Oh, way too slow. Oh crap. There's so many things falling, I don't know what to get. But as you can see, as you can hear the chimes. That means that we did collect a few things. So there's a little bit of feedback for that. Oh, that was the wrong one. Oh, that was a key. Did we get the key? No, I don't think we got the key. Oh crap, I keep missing. I'm so bad at this. Pumpkins. There we go. Alright, so we're getting some points. This is good. Oh, key! Oh, no, I didn't get it. Crap. Alright, alright. Ah, too soon. Oh, that was another key. I missed it. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that's also something. There's so many different things that are falling, different point values as well, since we're selling them for different prices. So you kind of have to, yeah, prioritize what you want to try to catch. That's a spider eye, skull, pumpkin. Oh crap! Skull. Key. No, I didn't see the key. Way too late. Alright, the game should be ending soon. I hope I didn't break my redstone when I redesigned this. Alright, there's the chime. Alright, so the items stop falling. This finishes its round. And it is over. Now the system is resetting. A little bit of a lag spike there. That's why the music sounded a little weird. But let's see what we got. Alright, not bad. Not too many keys, but yeah, we got some good stuff. So this is then, what, if we did this, that's $30 right there, $60, another 7, and 4 times 12 is 48, right? Yeah. Alright, not bad at all. Then we can just go ahead and throw these guys in. Yeah, the players just click the sign to sell them. However, yeah, I can't sell stuff to myself. But yeah, and then those are going to go back into the system, and it is now restocked. And then once the timer then, yeah, goes and finishes resetting, the next round will be ready to be played. And you know what? I'm not mad anymore. I was really annoyed that this didn't work. But yeah, I think this is also cool. I think this is also a really cool, interesting idea. And yeah, I'm really interested to see what the other players think of this. And then, yeah, how many items can we get in one round? I'm going to have to play this a few more times, try to get my high score up, and also get Damon over here to try to play test things. Yeah, we need to play test everything many, many times just to make sure that, yeah, nothing can break and everything is fair. But you know what? I call this game a success. Hell yeah. Now, real quick, I just wanted to address something. And that is that this area is technically a gray area when it comes to Vulengate's rules. There was another player who created a maze a while back ago and also had keys that they were giving away. They were hidden in barrels. They were actually hidden quite well. However, one of the mods actually told him to take it down because it was classified as gambling, which, yeah, that's Yeah. Now I did go ahead and I have contacted one of the senior mods and I got permission. I told her all about, yeah, what this area is all about and my vision and stuff like that. And she did give me permission to create this area. But yeah, I'm just emphasizing this in this video just in case if in the future something happens and one of the mods tries to permaban me, I can just link that back to this part of the video. But yeah, we do have permission. All the mini games in this district are free to play. We are not taking any money whatsoever. We're not taking any microtransactions, macrotransactions, transactions, or whatever have you. So yeah, this is not considered gambling. We do have a donation wall over here. However, this is separate. This has nothing to do with the games itself. This is just if people want to contribute. All the donations will then be used to create a public Christmas district, which, by the way, I have some very ambitious plans for. I also had a few other players reach out to me who said that they were interested in helping and contributing to that area, so yeah, I'll definitely get into all the details and stuff when the holiday is a little bit closer. But yeah, just to emphasize, all the mini games are free. All the keys that can be, won, basically, those are all randomized through Redstone and stuff like that. However, players are not paying to participate. Also, these keys that I'm giving out, they're really expensive. They're like, I forget the exact price, but I think like between 100 and 150k per key, and I'm just giving them out. Not to mention all of the resources, the time, the blood, the work, the sweat and tears that Damon and I are putting into this place. We're losing money on this. We're losing out so much. The entire point of this area is, just to have a fun themed area for all the members on Blue, and also kind of bring the community together and just have fun together. So yeah, again, this is not gambling. These are just fun mini games to participate in. But yeah, as you can see with the rest of the area, there's still so much to do. I want to try to get in maybe a few more mini games into this area, and then we just have to put in a lot of different, a lot of different decorations. I don't remember if I showed this off. Damon updated this area a little bit, added some more terraforming in, which I think looks so cool. The sandstone, the red sandstone for pumpkins. I would have never thought of that. That's really, really clever. But yeah, he is continuing to work on his Spleef game, which I'm really interested to see how that's going to turn out. And like I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode there. I think I'm going to split this up into 2 parts just because I want to get a video out to you guys so you guys can start to get excited about the spooky season. Go away. But yeah, in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and try to finish up this area. Wait, what date is it even? It's the 13th. Alright, I want to get this entire area finished by next week. So it's gonna be a grind. We're giving full gas. We need to get this place complete. So we're going to go ahead and do that in the next episode. As well as in between episodes, I'm going to come back through the maze and add all the different decorations and stuff like that. So then there's a lot of different stuff to explore. What you doing? You're supposed to be in the maze, sir. But yeah, that's going to be all for me for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are getting into the spooky season mood. Oh, Halloween's just around the corner. It's so close, I can taste it. But yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.